Morning educators, this is Debbie Ina from Teacher Success Coach. This morning was too cold for me to come to you on my way to work. Okay, number of things. What are you grateful for today? One of the things I am grateful for is life, and also the fact that I was able to come to work this morning, and I'm grateful that I still have a fantastic passion for teaching. I am so grateful for that. In spite of all the challenges, I still love teaching, and I'm grateful that I'm able to see the positive in the negative situation, because as I said, within all negative situations there are always positive. Sometimes we have to look harder to find the positive, but believe me, you need to find the positive because it's there. And educators, you also need to remember one of your major rules is to find the potential in your students and to find the possibility in your students, especially where everyone else thinks that that particular student don't have potential or their skills, they have a limited mindset. As educators, one of our rules is to ensure that we shift the mindset of our students and enable them and empower them to remove the limited mindset, because a lot of students have limited mindset because of their experiences and where they're coming from. So it is important that we find that in them. Educators, I know it is quite tough, but we still have to plow on, and it is so important that we remind ourselves of our purpose, our passion, our mission, and the reason why we chose to be in education. Yes, it is tough, but we also need to remember that we are making a massive difference. Yes, we're making a massive difference, and we need to embrace that. It is also important that we check our words and what we say and how we say it, because our words can be very, very powerful, and it could have a major impact on how our students see things and how they navigate and connect with their experiences. There's this morning something happened in my lesson which was interesting. Normally in the morning, in most of my lesson, I would actually ask the students, how was the weekend? Or how was yesterday? Because I think it's important we tap in to see what's going on in terms of the emotion and in terms of the mindset. So as usual, when I got in, they were very chatty. So I said to them, okay, what was the weekend like for you? What did you do? Some of them say they went into London, they saw the lights and it was fantastic, so we talk about it. And then I said to them, oh yes, we need to start dancing, oh let's just do our usual routine, etc. So one of the students decided to put on some music. I said, yes, let's dance to movements, etc., because it is important that you start circulating the oxygen in the brain. It is so important that we empower students to do movements, because it really does work. So we began to dance in the lesson, and who came in? The headmaster. He came in and he said, oh, it sounds like if it's the end of town. It's the end of the town. So the student said, oh my goodness me. When he left, he was smiling about it. And then when he left, I said to the student, it doesn't matter, I could justify my action, that's not a problem, because I feel that it is so important that we tap into the students' emotion